Austin is with us. Austin is in Tennessee. Hi, Austin. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Great. How can we help?
Me and my wife, we sold our house about 2 weeks ago, and we ended up walking away with around $60,000. And as soon as we got the money, we paid the car off, and we have a 5-acre tract of land. We're trying to figure out to pay it off or hold off on that, or how should we do that?
What are you going to do with it?
We're going to build on it at some point.
Now?
Maybe a year from now.
Where are you living?
We just started renting after we sold the home.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, what's the payoff on the land?
It's $32,000.
Okay. And how much of the 60 have you got left after paying off the car?
45.
Okay. All right. Do you have an emergency fund?
Yes, we do.
Okay, good. Do you have any other debts?
No, that's it.
Wow, feels pretty good, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, I'd pay it off today.
The bank's telling us don't pay it off, and I'm thinking pay it off, but
yeah, well, banks are in the business of loaning money, and so we don't really use them for financial advice. They would keep you in debt forever, my brother.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd pay it off today. And here's what we would do then. Take the balance, that little bit of money that's left, and set that aside and start adding to it for additional money to use for the building. When you get ready to build, you can take the paid off land to the bank, and they will loan a construction loan against that property and against the house that's being built. Okay, so it kind of acts, the paid off land kind of acts almost as your down payment for your construction loan. And then, so let's say you spent, I don't know, I'll just make up a number, $200,000 to build a house, okay, in addition to the land. And so they would loan you the $200,000, and it would come out as the house is being built to pay the builder on the construction loan. The draws are taken against the actual progress of the building. And then when the house is completed, that loan would be converted to a permanent mortgage, a traditional mortgage, which you would have already been pre-approved for on a 15-year fixed, and the house payment would be no more than a fourth of your take-home pay if you're following our stuff. But my point is, there's no downside if you break ground next spring, a year from now, on that house, that paid-for property is going to allow you to do that. Now, if you're going to buy another house and that 5 acres is just going to sit over there, I wouldn't pay it off. I'd sell it.
Okay.
But if you're going to build on it, then it's the same as making a down payment on your next house to pay it off. You see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get plans going to build on it pretty quick here. I wouldn't be renting a long time. I'd get some plans drawn, pick out a builder. Rachel, you and Winston just went through building a house. It's quite an experience.
Yeah, it's fun. We actually enjoyed it. Some people hate it and they get stressed and all that, but we personally, we loved it.
It helps that Winston is a real estate guy and a project manager extraordinaire, though.
Yes, and he's detailed and all
That's
the things.
what I mean.
So, yeah. He took care of a lot of it.
Yeah, every pice of the schedule.
Up to me, we'd still be building probably.
Yeah.
So
the builder would already have shot himself.
No, that is true. That is true. I just appreciated Austin's common sense when he made the bank comment. He said, the bank's telling me to keep it, but I think I just need to pay it off. And I'm like, yes, that's it. I mean, that gut instinct that we have as consumers, it is still real. I mean, listen to that.
Most people have common sense, but there's always somebody trying to tell them not to use it.
Yes, exactly.